Well, hello again and welcome to the channel. I'm glad to see you all here today. I hope everyone's doing well. I know a lot of people are having a hard time dealing with what's going on in the world today, and you're not alone. Many people are. It's sad times right now. But I'd like to try to bring a little happiness into your day and maybe a distraction as well. So today I decided to go out, do just a little bit of shopping. A couple fill-in items I wanted, and I thought, well, I'll start off by sharing some of those with you, along with a couple stories. So let's get started. For one thing that I got today was orange juice. I don't usually keep orange juice, but I don't know, I just felt like some orange juice today. And this is good until November, so we'll try even a little orange juice in the morning. Another thing I got was, I don't know, it seems like in the past videos I've showed this to you, but it's Mazzetta roasted red bell pepper strips. I use these in making my own spaghetti sauce. I put these in it. I'm having a hard time finding the ones that I originally had. I think they're changing some of the ingredients in it. I've never seen the word mild put on mine before, but I thought I'd give these a try. Another thing, they used to say in olive oil. They don't say that now. Let's see what the ingredients say. Yeah, water, sea salt. So see, the olive oil is starting to show up as a shortage and an expensive item, so I guess they've decided to do it that way. It's not going to be the same, I know, but there's a lot of things that are not the same today. Another item I got was an extra mayonnaise, which also is done in olive oil, and they're still keeping it in this. So that's interesting in comparison to the fact that they've taken it out of that. Or maybe the store I was in didn't just happen to carry the one that has it. The other item was, and I've showed you these before, my Bay's sourdough English muffins. Peel this back. I'm going to show you that right now. Just peel this back. Just never had this happen before either. Pull one out. Seal it back up again. I have kept these fresh for quite a while with that little seal on there. Plus I like the sourdough muffins. I also got organic bananas today, which I see this has fallen off. Another mention I wanted to mention to you, in case you weren't aware of this, I actually think I learned this. I myself was never aware of this until, I guess it was back when I was living up in Vermont. Organic bananas, if they are not wrapped on top, if they're sitting on a shelf saying they're organic, you need to ask the produce manager why they're not wrapped. All organic bananas are wrapped on the top because that's where everything gets into them chemically, bug-wise, etc. So they usually come wrapped, and look at this one wasn't wrapped too well. So again, many things are changing. I'm thinking ahead actually for the holidays and baking, and well, I'm not overly fond of this type, the brand, I should say, Food Club. They were on sale, and I do a lot of baking around the holidays. And in fact, we're going to have another soon, I hope, video. I'm going to make cream cheese chocolate cupcakes. So I figured I might as well start stocking up on this while I can get it at a lesser price. And that was all I got today for groceries. Not because I hadn't gone there with a list, but I could not get they did not have the things I had on my list, even though the app for that particular store showed them on there. When you got in the store, they didn't have it. One excuse was, oh, we've really been busy and we sold an awful lot of those and we haven't been able to keep up with it. That was one excuse for one item that I tried to get. Anyways, on to my storytelling. And here's the child in me. I was sitting outside waiting for my ride to pick me up, and a woman came walking by to go in the store, and she stopped and said hello. So she and I started talking. I don't know her from anywhere. I never met her, never saw her before. Very friendly sort, in her 80s. And she was on her way in. She said she needed a cup of tea. And she had to run in and get her tea because she had none at home. Keep that little piece in the back of your mind. It will tie into something else later, I'm going to tell you. So off she went after we said goodbye, nice to meet you, that kind of thing. And then she came back out not too long after, and I heard her saying, here you go, I have a little present for you. And I'm like, who is that? So I turn around, and there is this lady, and she hands me, of all things, how did she know I liked my sweets when I can get them? She handed me Junior mints. They were the spooky mints with pure chocolate, with an orange center to them. A small box of them. Was that not the nicest, generous thing someone could do? It was just the sweetest thought of her. I couldn't thank her enough for being so generous and so thoughtful. So you see, there are a lot of good things going on. We need to focus more on those. I know it's hard. I'm having a hard time with it myself, trying to turn off videos of pure evil, I would say, that is all over the news. It's sure enough to bring a person's mind down. So, in reference to her talking about having to get her tea, made me think afterwards. I keep trying to tell people you need to stock up. You're going to need it even more. Prices are going to rise more. They are not going to come down. You may be seeing a particular thing come down a little bit, and all of a sudden it'll be sold out. And when and if it does come back, it'll come back at a higher price. I challenge you to watch that. Pick an item that you can think of and see what happens to that. Then I also was listening to a woman talking about, she was having company, and they all love spaghetti. She said, so I gotta go out and buy some pasta. And I'm thinking, again, has nobody been listening? Pasta is actually one of the things that's going to become, and is, in short supply in some areas. So if you have a chance to buy up 3 or 4 at a sale price, do so. It lasts forever. and especially if you, the way you store it in containers rather than being left in the boxes. But again, then you don't have to worry. You're like, oh, I have company coming, and you go to your pantry, and there it is. And at a lesser price probably than what you would be paying to go out and buy it. The other thing with regard to stocking up and stockpiling some things, I know a lot of people say this, and I try so hard to explain this to you. First of all, I gotta say, stockpile only what you eat. Don't say, oh, this is on sale, I'll get this and put it aside. If you're not gonna eat it, it doesn't make a difference that it's stockpiled aside. So only stockpile items that you know you, your family will eat. And another thing is, get over the theory that stockpiling is hoarding, because it is not. People that stockpile do not go in and wipe out a shelf of things. They do it little by little. They go in, they get 2, 3, maybe a case on occasion, depending what the item is, where there's a lot of it. They do not just wipe out the whole shelf because it's there, and then there's nothing for anybody else. Those are the hoarders. You're not hoarding doing that. And by stockpiling some things aside, again, you're prepared for some things to happen. And right now, we don't know what's going to happen, what's coming. We don't know from when you go to bed at night and get up in the morning. But just keep on doing that. And now, some people are going to say, and I understand, I'm on a limited budget. I don't have money to stockpile things. I think you will find that even if you took $5, let's say, a week, you could go to Dollar Tree, General Dollar, Ocean State, Aldi's, any of those discount things. You could pick up a few things for $5, or just spend $5 on a couple things at the grocery store. But those 2 things you put aside, you like my mayonnaise. I know I have a mayonnaise jar in there, but I'm going to put another one in there now, behind it. Another mayonnaise. So I'll have 2. So all of a sudden I don't run out and say, now I have to go out and get mayonnaise. And what if you can't go out? What if it's a storm? What if? The big words of what if. I'm not trying to tell you what to do by any means. Everybody makes their own decisions. But I personally believe this is the best. It's worked for me. I've been doing it for a lot of months. And I don't panic now when I think, oh my gosh, they're going to close the store tomorrow because of blah, blah, blah. Because I have it right here in the house. I can eat. May not be what I was going to eat that day, but I can eat. I can't stress this enough to people. Please wake up out there. Things are not going to change. They're only going to get worse. And you've seen that already on how they're getting worse. It's just a matter of time. Prices are going to escalate again. And with war comes skyrocketing prices, skyrocketing gas, just everything. So, is it too late to start? You know, it's getting too late, but you still can do it. Do as little or as much as you can, whatever fits your budget, but do it. Okay, I guess that is my video for today. I thank you for joining us. I enjoy that you all take your time to come and listen. I know that maybe I've made some people angry listening to this, but I'm sorry. uh, don't listen, I guess I say, if I'm making you angry. But I'm trying to help you. I'm not trying to make you angry. I'm not trying to make you scared. I'm trying to do actually the complete opposite of that. So for today, that's going to be it. And if you've enjoyed the video, please like, share, and subscribe. Until the next time, take care of yourselves, be safe, be well, and check on your elders and see how they are doing. Thank you. Bye-bye.